making them work on their own land. We was already selling and trading cotton. I want to make that clear. They came over and took over our trading of cotton and our selling of cotton and put us in slavery in our own land. We are prisoners of war. It's a difference. We are more prisoners of war than slavery. That's why, for instance, a slave, that's a product. You make money off of it. You wouldn't castrate it because you would want it to make more slaves. We were castrated. You wouldn't burn hundreds of thousands of them alive. That's your product. Why would you destroy your product to make you more money? We were prisoners of war. They came to our land. They took over our land. The strong ones of us, they broke us mentally, and then they made us work on our own land. How you think we did the shit so good? We're the best cotton pickers because we was picking cotton before they came here. You see what I'm saying? So then they made it seem like it was this big mass transatlantic slave trade where millions of us came from Africa. Where's the boats? Where's the boats at? Like, everything in history have evidence of the past. They done found pyramids in the sea. They done found Atlantis. They done found things in the Bermuda Triangle. They have explored a lot of the depths of the sea. Not saying that 100% of it been explored, but majority of the sea have been explored, where they finding all these ancient relics showing us the past. Where are these slave ships? Now, if you research and you study shipwrecks, and if you study different things that was left in the sea, from here to the Caribbean islands and from here to all the other different islands, you will find relics of our people leaving from South America, going to these different islands. You will see that, but you won't find anything of significant amount of evidence that's coming from so-called Africa to America. You won't find it. Why? If we went through this big transatlantic slave trade, then where are the true stories coming down from my ancestors and coming down from my family? I'm very deep into my family. I know my family bloodline, where we come from. My grandma on my mama's side was full blood. On my father, on my grandpa's side, or my paternal side, full-blooded Cherokee. She used to chew tobacco. She had long ponytails. She used to give me buffalo quarters that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars now. And I wish I would have kept them. But she was full-blooded Cherokee. She used to be in her full Cherokee regalia talking to her. I used to sit by her left hand, and she ended up getting like throat cancer because all she did was chew tobacco. Ancient traditions of Indians in America. And she told me where she was from. My grandma, my great grandma on my maternal side was full-blooded Choctaw, a Chaptay, from Louisiana. So I did my gene. And then it's another thing. You have something called African ancestry, and guess what you got too? Indigenous native ancestry. Why is there two different blood tests? So I even think it's something going on with that, on what they're doing with these DNA tests, that's automatically bringing us back to Africa. There was a test done where this dude, it was a white man. He said that he had a suspicion about them lying with the DNA test, and he sent the saliva of his lizard to Ancestry.com. Did you know his lizard came back 34% Nigerian? I'm just saying.